Hey guys, Thetcglover here. Coming at you with 3 cards today from the Lord of Tachyon Galaxy set. A few cards were sort of surfacing over the last few days, and there was that card, that Yugioh card, the one that lets you make a Gear Gigant X for basically no cost. I was going to talk about it, but since everyone else has talked about it, I don't think there's anything else to be said really. So I picked 3 other cards which are kind of like everyone knows about them at this point, but they're not like on the same level as that card, but they're still decent anyway. Anyway, the first card I want to talk about is Atlantean Tridon, and it's like a smaller version of Atlantean Poseidra, and it has the effect that special summons it. So you contribute this card, and one of the Sea Serpent type monsters special summon one Poseidra the Atlantean Dragon from your hand or deck. Then all face-up monsters your opponent controls lose 300 attack. What that means is that you can basically just go Diva, summon Tridon, or you can go Atlantean Marksman and then you do that, or you can search it with Dragoons and then you can do some other stuff. It's like, it's not bad. It's got Sea Serpent, which is a fantastic type to be at this point because you can get it with Diva or Dragoons. Water, so you can search it with the Abyss card, the one that you should discard and search, the dude. Level 3, so you can exceed into something with it like Leviathan Dragon or whatever if you wanted to. And it's got a lot of different things going for it, so it's all the perfect types and stuff. However, it's because Atlantean Dragon Poseidra is just not good enough. It's like you need to sacrifice 3 monsters to summon it and then it gets bombless or something. It's got a decent effect, but it's just not powerful enough compared to what it needs to be in the deck. Megalo is so much better, and it doesn't require you to use so many resources to summon it. Doesn't require the field setup, doesn't require everything like that. It just Megalo is better, and this card is pushing the card a little bit further, but it doesn't special summon from the graveyard, and I don't want to run more than one Poseidra. I'd much rather just have it from the deck, graveyard or hand, like the old Dark Magician cards used to be, and then you can just do this stuff like that. You don't have to keep doing it. I mean, like, I like how in Hieratics you don't have to special summon a monster from the graveyard. You can get it from your deck, hand, wherever you want it, so you only have to run 1 or 2 cards, you know? That's it. It's that easy. So why didn't they do that? I mean, it's a good card, it's got everything going for it, but it just missed out on a little bit of something to make it perfect. Okay, next up is Mental Drain. I was actually quite interested in this card because I thought it's not too bad. It's got a place. Yeah, so it's like Skill Drain and Soul Drain in the sense of it hits a different part of the game, really. Activate by paying 1,000 life points, so it's a continuous spell card. Monsters in the hand cannot activate their effects that start a chain. What that means to you is that Gauze, Tragodia, Baylor, Maxi, okay, Swift Scarecrow, Battle Fader. There's lots and lots of cards that it stops, okay? However, if you think about it, anything that activates its effects that start a chain. It can stop Abyss Megalo, it can stop Priestess of Prophecy, it can negate quite a few important cards. It's just that at this point in time, Rabbit can play Macrocosmos. It seems to do more damage against Mermails than this card would. I'm not saying that it's bad. It really is good. I like the art on it, it's pretty funny. With that being said, Macrocosmos does a much better job. You want to banish their stuffs just so that Moon and Glacier doesn't come on the field, because once it does a lot of damage. You know, rips 2 cards straight out of your hand. That is not cool, and this card doesn't do anything against that, unfortunately, because you can just summon Moon and Glacier without, you know, whatever. So, and also you want to stop their salvage as well and stuff like that. So this card is really good, it's just not good enough right now. It will get better though, so when the sneak peek comes around, I would definitely suggest for you to get some copies of it. Same thing for Soul Drain as well. It's like, oh, I'm going to side this card, it's good. Yeah, it is good, so get some. Simple as that. Last card is Xyz Block, and this card was propped by Cordero Spencer from Autorality Games, you know, Vexcus 4666. I think his channel is. Yeah, Xyz Block. It's like a Dolka, except it's a trap card. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, detach 1 Xyz material from a monster you control to negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. What that means to you is basically it's like Dolka but worse, in the sense of if you have Dolka on your field, you can negate anything anywhere. You know, you can negate Necroguard, you can negate Maxi, you can negate Veiler, Tragodia, Gauze. So many things, and that was what made it so good. However, this card only negates stuff on the field, and that isn't very good. And plus, you need to actually have an Xyz monster on your field to detach the material from. So it's asking way too much for what it is. I like how it can be searched by a search card, because there's that card that lets you search Xyz cards from your deck to your hand. That's great, you know, that's good. Xyz monsters are quite easy to put on the field, provided that you play something like wind-ups. But with that being said, why wouldn't you just play Veiler instead, or you just play Herald of Orange Light if you're playing Agents, or you know, playing Skill Drain, or playing Fiendish Chain, or whatever? Because those cards do more, and they don't require you to have an Xyz monster. So it's just another card that Konami has put into a set that just doesn't do enough. You know, it's like, even if this card came out and Xyzs were really easy to summon, it still isn't good enough, because it's dependent on you having a certain field setup. And you know that people play Torrential Tribute, Bottomless, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment. They play those cards because it's not specific to a deck. You know, you just play it because you know that no matter what happens, you'll probably get the effect off unless they MST it or Heavy Storm. So that's why people play those cards, but not this. It's too specific. And that is pretty much it. 3 decent cards that have places, but not always, so not too bad. Comment down below how you feel about the 3 cards. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Anyone who does, you're super awesome and you're great, and I like you a lot, but not in a homo way, but I do like you, you know. Yeah, so thanks for watching guys, and until next time, the Teach You Love It is out.